Hi everybody, and an early Good Shabbos. I know these are very strange times that we're going through together right now, and this is sort of a makeshift video meditation that will hopefully give us some way to remain connected even though we're not physically in person together. I'm recording this from my home office, and I hope you can hear me clearly. This is my first time doing this, so I apologize if it's a little awkward or if I'm fumbling a little bit, but hopefully that will make it feel even more real and authentic. I hope you're all doing okay. I know these have been really challenging days and really scary and really uncertain. And, for a lot of people, there's a lot of disruption and changing and canceling, and obviously with services being canceled and all programs for the time being, it's really important to do what we can to try to center ourselves and look out for each other and try to hang in there together. We'll get through this. It's just kind of a major deal right now, but we will get past it and be stronger for it. So with that, I'm going to start our typical meditation. And I have a Himalayan lamp that I'm going to use on my carpet instead of candles. So if you'd like to center on that, you can. I'll turn the camera around in a minute. But I just want to wish you all again a very fortifying time. And I hope that you're able to stay healthy, take comfort from each other, remain connected in these new ways during this time of isolation and stress, and know that you're definitely not alone. We're all kind of going through it together. And okay, so let's begin. I'm going to turn the camera around, and there's the lamp. I'm going to try to hold the phone steady. So let's begin with just taking some nice deep breaths, and take a moment to let yourself get comfortable wherever you are. One of the benefits of doing this remotely and recorded and online is that you can do it laying down in your bed if you'd like, or sitting outside someplace. So wherever you be most comfortable, take a moment and let yourself get settled. If you need to pause the video, go ahead and do that. And whenever you're ready, just take note of your physical body. Wherever you are and wherever you find yourself, just notice any points of contact you have with either a chair or the floor or a bed. Wherever you are, even if you're just standing up, just take notice of how your feet feel on the ground, where your hands are, how they feel, and any other points of contact. And just taking a moment to get settled in your space, whatever time it is, whatever else is going on around you. Just letting yourself tune inside, and bring your attention inward. Take note of your breath. Notice any sensations while breathing. Notice if your breath is deep or shallow. Notice if there are any temperature sensations, warmth or coolness. Notice if there's any vibration or energy you notice as you breathe. And just continuing to let yourself get settled. And if you feel distracted, that's totally normal. This is a very different format. you're in a different place, and there's certainly a lot going on in our world. So just allow yourself to be patient with yourself, just noting and accepting whatever comes up for you, wherever you are right now. If nothing else, just taking note. Just giving yourself a few moments to notice. And if your thoughts are wandering, just let them wander. This time is for you. Take some nice deep breaths. And in a moment, we'll begin with a head-to-toe scan. Just taking note of all the sensations you're aware of in your body. And as always, if at any moment you feel like going in your own direction, feel free to do so. You can always look at the lamp or notice your breath or do whatever it is you need to do for yourself. But I'll begin my prompts with the top of the head. Just noticing the top of your head, the skin around your skull, your forehead, the back of your head, your temples, your eyebrows, and the space between them. Notice your nose and your cheekbones, your cheeks. Notice the space underneath your nose, if you're aware of any air moving in or out. Notice your lips and your mouth. Notice your teeth, your gums, your tongue, your throat. Notice your chin and your jaw. Notice the back of your head and your ears. Just take another moment with your face and your head. Just noticing any sensations, pleasant or unpleasant, relaxed or tense. Just observing anything that emerges. Notice any shapes or colors or images. Or even any thoughts or sounds that you're aware of. We'll continue down with the neck, the front of the neck and the back of the neck. Noticing your shoulders, and all the muscles in your upper back. Noticing your chest, your collarbone, breastbone, your rib cage and your lungs, and your heart. Just take a moment. If you're aware of your heart, notice what emerges. Notice your spine, the top of your spine, where it connects to your ribs and your shoulders, all the muscles. Notice each of your arms, your upper arms and your elbows, lower arms and your wrists, and your hands, the palms of your hands, and the backs of your hands, and each of your fingers and your thumbs. Continuing to note for any sensations you're aware of, warmth or coolness, shapes or colors, any energy flow or images or thoughts. No need to change or adjust anything, just observing, just taking note, just continuing to be aware of your physical body. Becoming aware of your abdomen area, your midsection, the middle of your back, your vertebrae. Taking note of any internal organs you're aware of. Noticing your hips and your pelvic area, your lower back, all the muscles and joints you're aware of. Noticing each of your legs, your upper legs, the fronts and the backs, your knees, and your lower legs. Noticing your ankles, your heels, the front and the back and the bottom of your feet, and all your toes. Just take a few nice deep breaths. Spend a few moments on your own, going back to any place that needs extra attention, or anything I may have forgotten. Or just take a few moments of quiet on your own. Just continuing to notice anything that arises. Notice any emotions you're aware of. Pleasant or unpleasant. Perhaps fear or love, sadness, anxiety or anger, or gratitude. Just noting anything you're aware of. Just noting and accepting. No need to change. Also noting any thoughts you're aware of. Anything left over from the week, or anything in anticipation of the next few days. Just taking note. No need to get attached to any one thought. Just observing, taking inventory of what's there. Just allowing your breath to deepen even more. Noticing where your breath goes in your body. Notice the uniqueness of each breath. Like breezes through the trees or ocean waves. Let your body do the breathing in its own way. Just observing. In this week's Torah portion, we read about the golden calf and Moses going up and down Mount Sinai, each time to commune with God, coming back to chaos, to the community out of control. A lot of emotions happen in this parsha. A lot of anger, a lot of second chances, and a lot of opportunities for connecting with the divine amidst all the chaos. Moses builds a tent apart from the community for people to go to commune with God, to get some peace, to have some privacy, to find some grounding in troubled and chaotic times. This place is available for everybody. In chaotic and troubled times, to find some peace, to connect with God, each in their own way. And this tent was just outside of the community, but inside of it, just like many of us are in some kind of isolation right now, we're still connected to the community, and yet have this opportunity for a very intimate and private connection with God. If you relate to this image, I invite you to take some nice deep breaths and visualize your own tent, your own place of refuge and solace in communion with God, whatever that means to you. And take some nice deep breaths and just let your mind go where it will. Notice what tent is your tent, where you go or where you'd like to go to connect with something greater, something that might give you what you need in these troubled and chaotic times. And go there now, if it feels right. into your tent, where you can be surrounded by God's presence. And breathe in whatever it is you need from the divine right now. Maybe it's security, or comfort, safety, fortitude, love and compassion, strength, maybe humor and lightness. Good health and protection. Whatever it is that you need, just take a few moments and allow yourself to breathe that in. Your own private tent, immersed in God's presence. And as you're breathing in whatever it is you need, allow yourselves also to breathe out anything you don't need, anything you'd like to let go of, whether it's stress from the week, or anxiety and fear, any heaviness or troubles. Whatever it is, allow yourselves to let go in this tent of communion with God. Letting go of anything challenging or difficult, just releasing that, knowing you don't have to carry it all, and you're not alone. Take a few more moments, breathing in anything you need, and letting go of anything you'd like to let go of. Or simply being present in this tent, surrounded by God's presence, however you imagine it. And just noticing any images that arise, any feelings or sensations, anything you're aware of in your body as you breathe in this presence with whatever healing qualities you need. And in a few moments, we'll leave the tent for now, emerge from the tent, radiant like Moses did, having had this space and time to commune with the sacred. And as you emerge from the tent, you might see ahead of you other people in your life. Other people you're in community with, other people in your family, anyone you feel connected to, either living or past. And transitioning from the world of individual and private communion with God to reconnection with other people in community. And just noticing how that feels and what might feel different. What might you be able to offer the people in your lives at this time? Or what might you be looking for from them? There's no right or wrong, just noticing. Knowing that in chaotic and troubling, uncertain times, we can always go to our tents and have those private moments with Hashem, with God, the universe, a sense of something greater, whatever this means for you. And there will be a balance between time alone and with God and time connecting with people. In a few moments, we'll return our awareness back to where you are, wherever it is that you find yourself. And as we do, I'll begin to sing a nigun. And you can sing with me on your own, or you can just listen. And as we begin to sing, you can use this opportunity to start bringing some movement back to your joints. You might wiggle your fingers and toes, roll your neck gently. But for now, just take a few more nice deep breaths. Just enjoying a few more nice moments of quiet as we enter into Shabbat. Another big gift of peace from God. Just enjoying some moments of quietness on your own. Hine ma tovu manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tovu manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tovu manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tovu manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov, shevet achim gam yachad. Good Shabbos, everybody. I'm going to turn the camera around now and welcome back. I hope that that gave you something. I know it probably wasn't as perfect as being in person together, but we'll continue to improve and expand our capabilities. As always, I'm really open to feedback and would love your input on how this worked. And if you have suggestions for what we can do differently, I'd really love to hear it. My email, if you'd like to send me a note, is michellegoldhaber@gmail.com. And I'll see if I can put that in the video somehow. Or if not, look for it in the email, hopefully, that will be sent with this link. But in case you